Nice lighting, nice lighting, lighting. I like it. It should give us just enough time to talk about what we're here to talk about, which is Christ's will, ultimate. Honestly, honestly, it's the way. Red heart, smile, emoji, chi energy. Anyway, that was nothing. So I wanted to talk about what I've been going through in my life, which is not a hard life. I've had a very blessed surroundings most of my life, all my life. Uh, a lot of work to do in my heart. So I'm trying to follow Christ's guidance right now and what to say, which is hard. You got to really feel it within and go there and be willing to say it, even if it seems completely spontaneous at times. That can be a hard thing to do because, for one thing, you maybe don't want to interrupt people's company or something. Everyone's having a nice conversation, and all of a sudden you start pound your fist on the table and raise your voice a little bit because they're out to lunch and not doing a higher will. Anyway, not doing what their hearts will them to do. Truly, you can look very happy. You can have happy surroundings and social gatherings, and everybody's laughing and having a good time. And you win the lottery or you go on a vacation. Uh, but things change in this world at the snap of a twig. Whatever, at the crossroads of interjection, playing a game on our consciousness. Not my will, not our will, not his will, is what I meant to say. Not his will. Spontaneity is the ruler of all, or something like that. Spontaneity is king in this world. Is it not obvious? Anywhere you look, there's no rationale. There's no rationale to really what's going on. You can question it and question it and question it and continue trying to clarify your mind. You're not going to get answers though. So what I'm wanted to get at is I'm on an injection, Clopixol, let's say. It's used to treat schizophrenia. I won't say any more. But I gotta go down every 2 weeks. Who am I saying this to? I got so many friends. I don't know who's listening, ever. But well, I mean, people comment, and I love reading comments. But I was like expressing my life here. Show a little support if you want to. It would help. Send a message, whatever. I'm just being completely as authentic as I possibly can on social media. That's hard enough for me to do. So imagine how hard it is for people to do it. And I mean really be authentic, vulnerable. There are celebrities who are waking up as well, and that can inspire us. But anyway, so Jesus Christ says, follow him. The Garden of Eden is close at hand. When I start speaking Jesus, it's hard. You gotta be patient and not fire off always the first thought that comes to mind, but because a thought will come to mind, an idea will come to mind, but that's conditioning, and the real power behind it is sort of bringing that up because it's sort of like similar in a way, but the real power you gotta get to that behind the conditioning and really try to speak really from your heart, which is where Jesus lives. If you don't follow Jesus in your heart, then you're following a heart that's corrupt. Sorry to say, it's true. It doesn't look like it. All these multimillionaires and happy people out there. It's a deception, it really is. Or it's a game we're playing. So what I originally wanted to talk about, it seems I'm not being guided to talk about it because It'd be a form of complaining. I had a good idea though, like, but can't remember. Um, so you look at him and think he's crazy, rude, out of his heart, when reality is that he's the closest to your heart. Smiley face, no, laughing face emoji times 3. No, we're not done. I don't know what else to do. I sit there and try to meditate and pray, but it's too much effort, so I just try to do what I thought I should do, which was guided to do, make a video. I don't care if people are laughing at me, I laugh with them. It's hard because it feels I don't have a lot of support out there in the world around me. In the world, I mean. Even though I know people do support me and I appreciate and respect every time. The people who are closest to me, though, are unwilling. Just too much. It's a little, it's not too much, it's just a little bit frightening to have your world be shook up a little. So I'm slurred speech a little bit, I think, from the meds, a little bit, which I'm forced to take. If it was oral, I wouldn't be taking them. You know what I mean? So my mind says, and this medication I'm on sort of makes me think a little bit more rationally. I see that. I don't deny that. It's not like I'm afraid to be on meds. But it's, you're dealing with a human life here, body. You can't just, oh, he needs Caplexil, force that on him, he's good to go. It's sad, really, that the healthcare system, when it comes to mental, psychological issues, let's call it, that meds seem to be the way for people. There's always two fucking sides to it. There's people who take meds and it helps them live their lives a lot happier, but they're still not with Christ. Not all of them. Most of them are not, and their day's coming. Things get turned upside down in this world at any minute. We must do Christ's will, and Christ's will is for me not to be on medication. I am, and so it is His will, but to help me see, to help me learn. They make me more rational, but is rationale, which is of the brain, the logical part of the brain, is it wisdom? Is it, you can't survive without it, but is it, do you want to use your rational thinking to guide you through life? I'll bet not. It's coming through a little brain of the universe. I wouldn't rely on it. There's something that actually guides us in life. It's called Christ. God's will. So you hear me use these terminology a lot. Like 5 minutes ago, or before I started making this video, I was there's a lot of people out there who have it seemingly very good. They're maybe musicians, or they're got a lot of money, or have a happy family, which is good. That's probably the best situation to be in. Or got a lot of money, let's say. They got a lot of potential, it seems like. And it is like, they have a lot of potential for living their dream life, sort of. They want to be a writer, or you want to be whatever. It's actually very small compared to what God has in store for you. It's nothing. It's very small. It's God's kingdom is not quite comprehensible, but you can get a vision um, within and in your mind's eye of the kingdom, and you want to follow that light. The Christ light is like a glow, like a golden sort of orangey, yellowish glow. That Christ light, it's not really just white. Well, maybe it is, but it's for me, it's a lot. It kind of pulls you in, and it's not just white for me. It's like a goldish sort of. That's the light you want to follow. Anyway, this video is long enough. I don't know if who will watch this and perhaps benefit from it in some way. I guess that's why I'm doing it, or to maybe piss people off. I don't think I piss a lot of people off with this video, but I tend to know how to do that. But anyway, follow Christ in your heart, His will, your heart, His will, His heart, His will. God